Alright, let's call this a little test run. Because I want to do some more videos, but it's kind of hard. The aesthetics is not really given. It's not really matching, but I think we can make it work. I can at least close this boiler room. Yes, I can at least close that. That makes it a little better. Okay, alright, not so bad. Definitely gotta paint the walls. So, is what it is. So right now, I'm making breakfast. I'm going to be heading out soon. It's 9:42. Yeah, so just a little something. I figure I'll make for my son because I'm going to drop him off at my mama house. Oh, yes. We got things to take care of today, and it's so cold outside. It is cold. This morning, my husband asked me to check the weather, and as soon as I went on the app, I was like, dang. And he was like, what? What's that say? We both had an instant reaction. It said 20 degrees. I was like, you can see that all the way from over there? It said 20 degrees, feels like 15. So, I was like, you know what? And plus, he's still sleeping. I tried to wake him up, but he's tired. So I'm just gonna bundle him up, put him in the car, drop him at my mom's house for a little bit, and then I'll pick him back up. I'm thinking definitely want to go to the library, but I might have to go to the library without him. I do want to buy some. I've been doing some research for how to like organize a smaller kitchen, and I don't know, I think the Lord was just nudging me like, just watch that one. So it was like a 30-minute video, and her house was bigger. It wasn't a small kitchen, but I realized that those videos are good to find like little hacks. So I'm gonna take my time though. Definitely gonna take my time. I'm not going to rush. I want to make it fun too, you know, like a little organization. So let me show y'all first. Close this door. So yeah, right now, got all the kids' homeschool stuff. Oh, yeah, got all their books, whatever, bags. I just organized this yesterday because it was driving me crazy. That table was actually over here. So we got this space back, and I want to change this thing here. I think I saw something where it's like more slimmer. So I think that'll be nice. It'll be more sleek in this area, you know, because we have to like pass through here. And then what else? Okay, yeah, so this thing right here, we had it for like 3 years now. It's just getting, I don't know, it doesn't seem, what am I trying to say here? I think I could find a better way of organizing this, but I'm not gonna touch this one just yet. I'm gonna take my time with this, probably just sort through everything. I could probably put some stuff over there, but the one that I saw at Target, I'm gonna put this here just a little more. This is so random. I'm gonna say this while I'm looking at the bacon, right? I was saying to myself, like, I kind of want to start washing the bacon, you know, because it's still meat, and I don't really like slapping meat out the package and then just throwing it on the grill. And just this morning, before I hopped on the camera, I was saying that to myself, like, yo, should be washing the bacon. And then I was like, but it's probably gonna lose flavor, right? So what y'all think? Because that's actually what inspired me to pick up the camera again. Because I was like, yo, just take action, you know? So anyway, back to the organization. Man down. I'm sorry. It's gonna get like, yeah, I'm gonna warm that up. Hold on. It's getting intense. Let me see if I can find a way to just do this right now. Alright, let me try this off first. But I just found a good angle, y'all. I don't know if this is gonna be, what type of video is this gonna be, but that's a good angle, ain't it? Ooh, look at that. See when accidents happen? You can see the good in them, right? See the good in your mistakes. Not the good in your actual mistakes, but what you can learn from your mistake. Always being open-minded to seeing, okay, now it's too hot. Always being open-minded to new possibilities, you know? So anyway, I'll show you guys what I was talking about. We'll go back to the organization later. But I definitely missed recording. I missed recording and uploading, and so I'll say this. Okay. I'm over here stumbling over my words. I'll have this conversation with you guys that I was basically just thinking about earlier. And so some of you know that I write. Not a lot of people know, but hopefully by the time this video comes out, I would have been more vocal about it. But yeah, so yes, I write. I do consider myself an author. I'm just not currently published. So definitely I'm determined to work on that self-published title. But yeah, a lot of what I've been doing is just analyzing myself, you know, studying myself, and while I'm studying and picking up on other things, of course, you know, reading, researching, that type of stuff. And I realized, even just with like my own actions, you know, so I realized, like, when it comes to my writing, the best thing for me to do is sit down. And it could even serve me better if I just like spent 10 or 15 minutes on an idea and then not do too much pre-work at that point. Meaning, like, I'll brainstorm an idea and then all of a sudden I'm writing. I got like 13, 14 pages of ideas. When really, okay, and then so I'll tell you exactly what happened. So the last time, this is exactly what happened the last time. So I had a new idea, and then I was saying to myself, like, nah, I'm just going to push this one. Like, this one feels like it could be fun to write, or like something that I would want to do and explore, you know? So that's how I got to the 13, 14 pages of cliff notes, if you will. And so when I actually started writing, right, it was like maybe a couple of days later, but when I started writing, the story became different. And I noticed that that's not the first time that's happened. First of all, platinum can burn very quickly, so I know y'all see me like over checking, but I don't want these to burn. So, but I'm gonna put this in this little fire here. Seems like you're not cooking, boo. Let me get these out the oil. Don't want them to soak. So yeah, It's not the first time where I did that and I started writing, and the story completely changed on me. In a good way, of course. Yeah, in a good way, of course. But the story completely changed on me, and so I was saying to myself, you know, even with this, right, with doing my videos, even with taking my videos, I mean, even with doing my videos or my channel or my business, right? Because I actually own a business. Like, I'm sitting on an LLC. It's kind of crazy. So, I'm sitting on an LLC, y'all. And, oh gosh, I hope this works. I don't know where my tripod is right now. It's not even a tripod, it's a selfie stick. So maybe I need to correct that first. I need to get, this lighting is so harsh on me. And I have bags in my eyes, but whatever. So, that's actually not a bad idea. So probably in like 2 weeks from now, because I want to be smart about how I'm spending money. So, you see, I was there chatting. It wasn't even that long, y'all. It wasn't even that long. Girl, look at this now. This angle, let me see. Trying, mama's trying, yo. Trying. All right, I'm gonna have to do it like that for right now because it's blocking. So anyway, anytime I get into writing mode, the story kind of changes, which is good because I want the story to make sense. I don't want to just have an idea and then write it just because I said this is the idea that I'm running with, and not allow even my own judgment as an author to correct myself. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. That's fine. They're cooked. I don't want to wait for that to burn. They're not really burnt. They're kind of good like that too. So yeah, I think the best thing, I think maybe this might be like a little test video, you know, just getting my feet wet. I'm not gonna jump into the pool 100%, but this is good. It's good because I am drowning in creative flows or creative juices, and they need to flow. And I think the best way for me to really just be myself is to be myself, just to show up, just do the things that I actually want to do. And that includes vlogging, being a YouTuber. I want to get back into my mukbangs, you know, make use of my burping Patreon. So I have a lot of things going on. Yeah, I dropped that in there, y'all. I dropped that in there to anyone. Shout out to all my patrons who are, yo, even after like over a year, y'all still are members, and I really rock with y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I rock with y'all. I had lost just a little chat if I caught your attention about my burping Patreon. I lost access to that email, and I don't know, it took me a while. I guess I didn't have the full determination or motivation to really find access to the, you know, contact me and the support, because I tried one time, and I don't know what I was doing, but I wasn't able to get to the right place. But then like the other day I was like, nah, this is happening. And it took me a little while, but I figured it out. And so, yeah, we sent some emails back. So everything is secure now. I got access to my Patreon account. So, yeah. can definitely expect, oh God, that's not gonna work. Smudge job. Look, we need a paint job bad. I think that's gonna make me feel better. And then seeing it in the camera too. And we got, you know what? I'm just gonna have to get a big ring light and stick it right here to balance this light out. Cause, honey, we can't. We gotta work on that light. We have to work on that lighting. So yeah, y'all. We getting back into it. I almost want to take my thing out. Okay. I feel like it's making it look a little better. Just a little. I wanted to, what should I do? This oil is hot. Okay, let me take these paper towels that I already had. Pour some of this oil directly onto the paper towel. Hear that sizzle? So now I want to make him some eggs too. Let me get the egg. So I'm gonna make his eggs first before I make my own. Let's just get straight into it. So I made the effort. The light is so bad, but it is what it is. And then y'all so far away. Just make it work. So yeah, just gotta get into the action, you know what I mean? It's good to write your vision down. That's what I'm realizing. So, like literally today, I'm like, write the vision, spend like 10, 15, you know, and execute. Because it doesn't matter. It's not gonna matter. Where's that thing from? Ooh, child. That's all that vibration from the, oh gosh, how did that happen before? It's good. Okay. Yeah, trying to get this thing from my spatula. It was almost man down. You don't really, the kids don't really need too much. Just a little salt. And then, I don't even have to do too much because I don't even have garlic, so I don't want to put, let me just drop a little onion in there. Just a little. Because I don't want to make it salty. Don't do too much. They can be really simple eaters. But yeah, you gotta just dive right in. Just dive in. Write it. I was saying to myself, like, I already know the plan. I already know the vision. I know the vision. It's good, you know, you go back on it. If I feel like I want to write it down one day, just to write it down, because sometimes I do that. Like, just to get my thoughts out, I'll write, brainstorm. And yeah, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. I took care of the space because I'm using my iPhone. I don't even know which iPhone I have. I think I have the iPhone 16, if I'm not mistaken. That's crazy. How do I not know which iPhone I have? That's how much I'm not really like. I would say into that. Like, yeah, I got an iPhone, you know. But then that's not good too, because I have an iPhone. So, and that's the reason why I bought the iPhone in the first place, because I wanted to use it for this very purpose. So, I have to just take opportunities when they come, or even make opportunities, you know? You gotta make opportunities. So the eggs are finished. The eggs are done. Make opportunities, you know. And so many times I want to get up, not physically, but I want to get up and do stuff. That actually could use a little bit more salt, but I'm not going to do that. Let me cover this. What am I doing? Oh. Finished product, y'all. The finished product. So baby boy got breakfast. I'm just asking, what am I doing? I should just pack it up. Let me just pack it up. I'm gonna get started on my chicken. So I got a little piece of barbecue chicken here. Just run that in the oil a little bit. Let me get started on this one since the fire is still on. Let me just cover it. Okay. So drop in the comments down below if you're happy that I'm back. I'm just gonna get a little creative here. Ooh, I have spinach. Yes, ma'am. Right, y'all, so I apologize for my angle, but I'm definitely gonna work on it. And this is good too, because you guys will be able to see the difference between me starting back up and, I don't know, let's say even a month from now. You know what, let me get just a tiny bit of oil on there because I threw away most of it and then I cooked the eggs. So. Just some oil. This is avocado oil. My face has been doing some like discoloration thing. And this light kind of, like I can see it more, but it's all good. I was thinking about getting a turmeric wash, like a turmeric face scrub. I mean those things, the brush. I don't want too much tomatoes. I do want some tomatoes. Alright. A little more. Just a little more. Yeah. Everyone sing. Right. Flowing my ideas. Ooh, nice and crispy. Alright, that's directly on the heat. Let me. These burners, I have electric burners, so. First of all, the oil is over here. Alright, let me go get the spinach first. Looks like I'm gonna need more oil. Oh boy. I won't put too much. I don't know why I want to be creative today, but instead of spinach, I'm going to try okra. I'm not going to make too much, it's frozen. But I need to 5, so I'm going to put 4. Let me just put like a little handful. Ooh, I have soup that I don't need to eat. I definitely should eat that later. You know what, I need one of those little things you can just steam it really quick. Yep, they're already getting soft, so I'm gonna put a little okra. Oh god, I didn't rinse them all. What the heck? Am I okay? I don't think so. Baby. Normally I'll rinse them off, cut off the top part and the bottom part. Where's my knife? Okay. It's all good. I wasn't even thinking just now. I was moving too fast. It's all good. Let me put the tomatoes on top of there. I'll survive. Oh my gosh, the other day, how much? It was only 16 minutes. The other day, I was watching, what was it, Instagram or Shorts on YouTube, one of them. And, oof, I think it was Instagram. And this woman, she opened the package, like, just as I'm at the stove. She's at the stove with her camera. And she has a pot on the stove. And she opens the package of chicken and she plops both chicken breasts right in there, right in the water. And I was just like, baby, what are we doing? So, I don't really like that. I didn't rinse it off, but I think I'll survive. Definitely not doing that. That's crazy. Alright, is this chicken? Okay. Yeah, I kind of want it to be crispy, yes. Should I shred the chicken? Chilling in the kitchen. Chilling in the kitchen. Let me just chop these items. Alright, how do y'all feel about vegetables that have water in them? I don't like when they look drenched and make it all soft. You still cook with it? That is the question. Oh gosh, so I've been thinking about how, let's put this all the way down since I'm doing this. I've been thinking about how I'm going to present this channel. Well, I'll say this. My branding. Like, I've been working on how I'm going to brand myself. Because I don't know if you guys remember, or any of you remember, but hopefully you're new, so subscribe. But for those who are new, I do have a book channel, and I think I did one BookTube video like a while ago. But I'm kind of wondering if I should just kind of, first of all, I need to kind of get up on my vocabulary. It's because I'm focused on this too. I'm looking at this and talking and trying to, well, thinking about what my thoughts are. So, I hope you guys can hear me good. I do have the AirPod in, so it should be picking up the mic, right? It should be used as a mic. Alright. I don't need any more okra and eggs. That's a first. That is a first for me. That's for sure. Or on my way out, I have to. I was gonna wait, but pieces. Right. How you gonna do the eggs? I'm gonna do the eggs on the side. I was gonna mix it. Oh yeah, I wanted to shred this chicken. So that was kind of one of the things too that was like kind of leaving me not really stuck, but I'll say stuck. Oh yeah. Gotta turn the fan on. Yeah, because I was just like, okay, I'll say this. You, if you are a book reader, or, you know, like if you're a reader or you're in the book community on YouTube, that would be great, because then you would kind of have an idea of what I'm talking about. But on the circle of, in the booktube circle on YouTube, I've been on there for a little while, so there's this conversation about authors in reader spaces, you know, and it's kind of difficult for me. It definitely presents a challenge, because I am a reader and an author, which is a lot of people, but I do like to read. Like, I enjoy reading. I watch booktube channels. I mean, you know, I have some booktube channels that I follow, and I even had the intention of starting my own booktube channel, right? So it's like, how do you do it? So that channel is right now titled Book It Right Finesse. It took a play on the word right. So it's kind of like, okay, not really read the right book, but you know, you just, for as a reader, like, I would talk about books that I felt were right for me. And also I was planning to do like writing vlogs and those type of stuff. But really and truthfully, I'm thinking just bring the author stuff to this channel, and like just continue just being myself, because really I'm building my brand. I'm building up my these are the best parts. If you know, you know. Anyway, let me get a move on, because I could get talking, get distracted, forget what I'm doing. So me and my spice here is a little ready to go down. I love this stuff. I always put these things in my food when I season the food, yes. And I feel like cilantro, oregano, that's that good stuff. All right, let me leave this out. A little onion. I ran out of garlic powder. So, but I do have garlic though. A little effort, mama. Yes, ma'am, make that effort. See, don't be lazy, boo. It's gonna take me 30 seconds. Come on now. Oh, I want to show up. Okay, no, we're not good. I'll just put two seasoned. It's not that much. She's going to bring me up. Let me put this all the way down. Let me just, even when you turn it off, let me take it off the fire. Let me do that. So I wouldn't do author vlogs per se, like, oh, specifically like, oh, this is an author vlog, but really just brand myself as an author. Like, I'm an author, you know, I'm an author, and there's other things too. If I really, ooh, almost man down. Really, if I I'm gonna do this stuff. If I get really technical, I am a singer-songwriter. I am a singer, songwriter, author, entrepreneur. You know, ooh, I'm gonna cut these up really small. That's gonna be good because garlic is good for you. So I think that was a good idea. Start eating some fresh garlic. And tomatoes, if you don't know, I mean, listen, God made this food, okay? And when I researched what's in all this stuff, I am amazed. I'll tell you this, cook down your tomatoes sometimes it's really good. But I don't want to get off sidetrack. Told y'all I can talk. So, all right, got the garlic. Yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. Like, I'm an author. Like, this is what I'm working on. And really, truthfully, it's going to take a lot to get to an established place where I said, okay, I can really say I am an author, I am a singer, songwriter, entrepreneur. Even though I'm already these things, but I think the difference for me would making it sustainable for me. That I can get up and do these things, be happy with my decision and what I'm doing for work, you know? So, chicken bone, chicken bone. Brief intermission. I'm about to cook these eggs. Let me show y'all what it look like so far. So this is what we're working with over here. I shredded the chicken. I like my little wings, so I'm gonna leave that there. That's the okra, the garlic, tomato. So yeah, y'all. I don't want to really put myself into a box. Like, what am I going to do? Start 3-4 different channels? No. But like, I'll use my booktube channel for more reading related videos, you know? Ooh, what was that? Mama needs to go to the dentist. I'm just gonna stay right here. This is okay lighting. Lighting is okay. Alright, so I'm gonna make the eggs separately. Ooh, what if I mix the okra with the tomato and the chicken? I'm gonna see how it tastes first. And if this is good, I'm gonna make it again. For sure. And then see how else I can get creative in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all just expect that's good. Fresh garlic. Wow. Do we need a little slap to mama? It almost makes it spicy in a way. I don't know how to explain that. Alright, let's hurry up because mama has things to do. I don't know why I keep saying that. I am a mama though. Just a little bit of oil. Wow, that is really strong. I kind of like that. Can't really do that with onion though. Raw onion is good to eat. It's good to eat raw vegetables, and it's also good to eat cooked vegetables. I really just want to add more, yeah, that is strong. That garlic is strong. I really just want to add more vegetables into my diet. cooked vegetables, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I'm definitely just gonna let my channel unfold, and I think it's better that I have this freer mentality about what I'm going to do. Like, if I want to put up that is strong, I'm gonna let that garlic cook some more. But I'm going to let the channel speak for itself. Wow, that's an interesting thought. Let the channel speak for itself. I can have these ideas. I can say I want to do this and I want to do that type of video and I want to, you know, but I'm not really going to know until I'm actually in that thing. And I don't necessarily know what's going to work. I for sure am going to take heed to the fact that, take heed to what other readers have said, you know. And I'm not going to be afraid if it's time to be in the reader space. I think that's really just for like reviewing books and stuff. But then also I have the challenge of like, how do I talk about a book as an author? You know, if I'm going to, am I going to make commentary all the time? Like, how is my commentary going to be? I have to think about that. I think just a little Korean barbecue sauce and we're good. I'm just going to use Magnolia garlic because Mama's ready to go. Oh gosh, I'm just playing. Right. I'm gonna put this on everything. Not too much, not too much, not too much. A little bit in the eggs. With some Tabasco hot sauce. Okay, one of my main visions for me being a YouTuber, I mean, when I first started, it was just to have, that platform where I can be able to talk to people and, I don't know, just help and be myself, if that makes sense, right? That's not going to happen if I'm trying to be in somebody else's rigid lines. I have to just choose to be myself and find a way to make it work. Let me taste these eggs. Tabasco sauce is a win. This okra is getting, I think I'm cooking it too much. So let me take this off. I'm just gonna start plating. So yeah, y'all, we're gonna go with the flow. I love this little test vlog thing. And I homeschool, so that's another thing. I homeschool, and yeah, I don't really see myself doing that, like doing homeschool videos and stuff. But I might talk about it sometimes because it is a part of my life. Like it's what's going on. Let me get this big old plate. Girl, that was man down. For real this time. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh God, it looked like I lost footage. 7 minutes. When did I stop recording? Oh yes. Okay, cool. So what I want to do is play my food, and I'll show you how it looks. That says you are fearfully and wonderfully made. clean my food, show you how it looks, and I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll come back because it's 10:29, but y'all gonna see me again though. So I'll see you in the next clip. All right, y'all. So this is my plate right here. Look at that. Got some okra, tomatoes, garlic. Ooh, some fresh onions would have been good in that, but I didn't even think about it. Got my little eggs. I put the magnolia and garlic sauce. I just dripped a little bit accordingly on everything. And leftover chicken. So I'm gonna chow down on this. That sounded like a tongue twister. I'm gonna chow down onto this. That's what I said. I'm gonna bust this down. Y'all, just bad lighting everywhere. What's that? I can work with that. What about y'all? Yo, this food is so good. I just wanted to come on here and say that. Use these blankets. Hold on. Y'all, this is kind of fun. This is gonna be like, I don't know, people don't really do stuff like this, or do they? Do like a test video. I want y'all to see the food. It's like a little mukbang. I could do that, but I don't got time for that right now. So y'all see my nails. I did this myself, and because I am a righty, these came off the next day. They came off the next day, and I already knew I was gonna take them off this week, so I didn't bother doing the right hand again. Try to see me. That's good. I was literally saying to myself before I turned this camera back on, I was like, dang, I have to tell y'all to I was like, I gotta tell y'all this is so good. But anyway, I was like, only because I was already thinking about this too. Like in the mornings, I can cook down some kale, probably some spinach, more ground provision, you know. The okra, when I was a child, I didn't really like it, but this is good. It's good, and it's not slimy. I mean, it's a little slimy, but it's not too slimy. So yeah, just like in the mornings, just cook down some vegetables. I like boiled plantain too. I mean, boiled plantain. What's that? Ooh. Just because I did, like, I could do stuff like that, right? Like, y'all see that I'm cooking this. I can do an actual mukbang of this. I can get the plantain, boil down some plantain, do the eggs too, and then I can fry up some chicken, make it all nice, like, because I fried the chicken, but my husband put the barbecue sauce on it. It kind of adds the texture to it. So I could, you know, get a good side, because this is leftovers and I just whipped up together. Instead of just 2 eggs, I can make 4 eggs. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. This is real. Oh my goodness. Y'all should try this. And if you do, let me know. Tomato, eggs, okra, fresh garlic, Add some onions, y'all. Trust me. Onions would be really good with this. Man, I might even do some celery. Yeah. Are we having fun with this little vlog, y'all? I'll definitely work on my lighting. For sure. But I don't really mind videos like this. Like, I see people, you know, they just throw in a little video, like when they're editing their videos. Like, I get it. But sometimes you just don't want to have to do a whole setup. Or you can't. You know? Oh my gosh. Am I actually full? Y'all. That's another thing too. I haven't been eating. I lost a little weight too. But I mean, it's not a bad thing because it's good to fast. But I wasn't fasting. That's the only difference. I just was not eating. So now, I wouldn't mind in the morning just eating something warm, some tomatoes, even some celery. Now, it sounds like a good idea, but am I going to do it? I might, now that I'm back. I feel better. Oh, that's another thing too. There was one point where I wasn't reading. I have to read. Like, I have to read. I have to read. And I have to stimulate my brain with some level of education. I like to learn new things. I like to research, you know. And even just to read a story or read a book, listen to an audio. And while we're at it, the most important thing for me to read right now is my Bible. So reading is very important. We do it every day. It's just, I think we need to read more intentionally, y'all. Me doing this video, even though it's like, it's not top tier, I guess, but I'm happy I showed up. Showing up for myself, showing up for others. Alright, I'll leave like that for now. Dang, this is giving like a seafood taste. Shrimp? Girl. Boy, oh boy. Can y'all tell I like to cook? Can you tell? I do like to cook, and I like to get creative too sometimes. I more so wanna let me tell y'all how I stumbled across like tomatoes, and so honestly I don't even know how I stumbled across this video, but there was a couple of Asian, it was an Asian mother and her daughter, right? And so basically she was just like, my mom taught me to drink my skincare. And they was boiling down. Long story short, it was bone broth. And I was like, what? Yo, I started deep diving, doing research. And I don't know how I came across tomatoes, but even tomatoes is good. Like when you cook tomatoes down, it's easier for the body to digest. Okra is really good for your body. I know a lot of people talk about that okra water for one particular area of the body, but I don't know if any of you know about Dr. Price, but okra water is good for your bones, joints, your brain. Seriously. So that's what I was saying earlier. Like, I just want to add more vegetables, you know? I don't really see myself not eating meat. But I don't really see myself eating meat all day either, you know? Like bacon for breakfast and then just like heavy. You know what? To be truthfully honest, now that I think about it, I don't really think it matters. Like really truthfully, like if we're eating meat, I think what matters is how you prepare it. First of all, how you clean it. Let's start with that. And then how you prepare it, you know? Like, are you eating fried chicken every single day? What type of oils are you using? That's important. We think like, oh, butter, all that stuff is gonna clog your arteries and stuff. I mean, I get it, but I really think it matters like how you're doing it. Are you doing it in excess? Are you not caring about you know, what chemicals they're putting in our food? I mean, people, sometimes when I see the line so long at McDonald's, I'm just like, dang. Listen, don't get me wrong. I mean, McDonald's, I don't touch anymore. Let me see what time it is. Yeah, some shrimp would have been really nice with the okra. Even the eggs too. But dang, I was saying something. I almost want to know. Hold on. You see? That's how much I forgot about McDonald's. It's like, oh, I was talking about McDonald's? Oh. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Don't touch McDonald's anymore. I definitely would not touch Taco Bell. Nothing against Taco Bell, but no. I think the only thing I would actually eat is, I mean, like, okay. If I'm on the road, whatever, and push come to shove, all right. You know what I mean? But I mean, like on a regular basis, like, you know, we're hungry, I can't cook tonight, I'm not going to McDonald's. You understand? So I wouldn't even go to Burger King too, but yeah, Burger King I probably go by myself, like when I'm at work and I just want to snack on something. But I'm trying to, I have made a conscious decision to cut Burger King off too. So just now I just forced myself to eat the rest of this food. I'm full already. That's crazy. So I have to be mindful about when I'm recording because Mama can talk. All right, y'all. I promise I won't irritate y'all with that. Yes, y'all. I'm full. I'm full. You see, there wasn't even that much food. I only have this much left. Hold on. I only have this little tiny section left. I'm gonna eat it. This was fun. I have at least like 20 minutes, I guess, of footage. No, I mean the actual footage that I can put up. I don't know, maybe this could just be like my little comeback video. Like a make breakfast with me. I want to give y'all more though. Feel me? I don't have to rush to put the video up. I can really take my time. Create a vlog. I like the themes, you know? Like going back to, like a mukbang could come out of this. With the okra and the eggs and alright, I'm not gonna go back into it. It's really good. But I'm not gonna go back into it. And then, like, I can edit this video and whatever I spoke about earlier, you know, I could just break it down, pull out of this and pull out of that, and make this video longer. Y'all could entertain me for a little bit too, because I have some books. And, you know, I could just do like a little clip here with just showing y'all what I'm gonna read. I definitely like the idea of a theme, which makes sense, but yeah. Maybe I'll try that with this video. All right, my last bite. And then I got my little snack here. I have to go to my job. I hope they don't leave early today. My goodness, they be leaving early. Damn. Well, it's all right, because I'm only working. I think I actually have more time, because she said on Saturday night they're gonna switch over, so that means it's gonna go live on Sunday, and I don't work again until Tuesday. So I might give myself a little grace and then take care of, I don't know, we'll see. I'll say this. I'm gonna take care of what I need to take care of. And then, I mean, just drop off my son. But hopefully, I don't want to wash dishes when I come back. Maybe I just need to wash dishes when I come back. Drop my son off. And if they're not there, I'll do the job thing first. If she already left, by the time I get there, if no one's there, now I'll do it on Monday. Time is going by so fast, y'all. Oh gosh, my hair, look. Oh, you missed it. My hair just picked up the bone. You probably caught it. I don't really see myself doing like maintenance vlogs, but who knows? I might find a way to actually do that and just vlog, you know. I think YouTube, some people like, okay, like mukbangs, right? Or fitness videos or maintenance videos where the girls do their nails and their hair and stuff like that. It is very true. Like YouTube, you have to have a niche market. You have to know where you fit in the algorithm. Let me say that. But sometimes I do believe that there are people, I'll say this from my own personal experience, there are people that I've stumbled across on YouTube because they finally did one thing or uploaded a video that I was searching about, or my algorithm picked it up, you know, that type of stuff. And people on YouTube are real people, you know. I like people who I can follow and not so much learn from them, but I like the conversational thought pieces that we have. Like, you know, building a friendship in a way. When you're watching that person and then you see them succeed, no matter what it is, or something new happens in their life, you know, they get a new home. I found people like that before. I found people like when I was pregnant that I still watch to this day. So yeah, and I can't put myself in that position if I don't upload, you know. I just have to trust the process. So it's kind of scary. It is scary to think about. I'll be honest about that. I wonder if, yeah, see. So this is good. I'm not gonna know unless I'm actually in the middle of it, you know. This lighting is okay. It's better. Like if I'm reading, or let's say this, if I'm blogging or writing, if I have an author thought piece, right? I can just pull out my camera and not feel a way about it, because everything does not have to be perfect. Sometimes you just have to show up, you know? Let's show up. Y'all, oh, sorry. Y'all see like how I turn the camera and y'all see the paint job. Even when I was with my parents, you know what I'm saying? It was the same thing. It was like, I didn't like the color of the wall. I can't make that an excuse. I show up. If they don't like your aesthetic, they'll probably see you again in like a year where, you know, empty house tour. Like, let's be real. There's money to be made out here. You know, and one thing for sure is I have to be creative. I have to get these stuff out, no matter how. Like, maybe it might just be a video. It might just be a video. It might just be, it's just holes in the wall. I don't even know. Anyway. It might just be a video. It might be a song, a poem. I definitely have to allow channels. What am I saying? I'm just imagining my creativity flowing. Like, it has different lanes. I like writing essays. I've been thinking about doing a video essay one day, but I can't just put myself in a box. So we're here, y'all.